I remember growing up, and I was always a big fan of the Olympics, and it was great fun to watch. I of course remember the Miracle on Ice, the 1980 hockey team, and all of that sort of thing. But I remember watching one of those Olympic specials, and you know, all the old black and white footage of runners and sprinters and all this other stuff that's going on. I remember them coming to this scene of this guy running. His name was Warren Trainer.
A new world and Olympic record. Ladies and gentlemen, all I can say as you listen to the crowd roar and look at this young man, he is one of the most remarkable athletes I've ever seen in more than a quarter century, running around the world looking at so many great ones perform. And this one is truly one of a kind.
Here was this guy, I mean, this footage that I saw of Warren Trainer, this sort of overweight kind of runner, but man, could he fly. And I got to tell you, as a sort of a chubby, overweight kid growing up, I finally had found the guy I was going to look up to. I mean, you know, we had our Steve Balboni in baseball, but I mean, come on. Warren Trainer, this is a classic Olympian.
When my family and I arrived here a year and a half ago, I could not believe that the congregation did not know Warren Trainer and his accomplishments in the Olympics.
When I arrived about 5 years ago, this church had been on a painstaking search for a children's pastor, and I jumped into the fray and found out that Warren Trainer was one of the candidates, and I was just blown away. I immediately flashed back to I think I was about 10 months old actually, and I was crawling by a black and white TV, and just out of the corner of my eye saw an incredible sight, just the flash of light. And it was the Olympics, it was a race, and I quickly discovered Warren Trainer was one of the most amazing runners in the history of the universe.
There's a part of my past that a lot of people aren't familiar with, and I try to really downplay it a lot because it was a long time ago, just quite frankly, it was a long time ago. When I was younger, I had a gift. That's all you could call it. It was a gift. I was fast. I could run fast. One day I found myself with an unbelievable opportunity, and that was to be an Olympic athlete.
I remember 1984. What a great year the Olympics were in the United States, in Los Angeles. And I remember them talking about the torch run, and how all the great Kansas athletes were going to get to run the torch across the state of Kansas.
I was contacted by the Olympic Torch Committee, and they wanted to involve me as a former Olympic athlete into the event. I showed up there ready to run, ready to carry the Olympic torch, the symbol of athletic competition. There's not a greater symbol of it.
And I got to tell you, one of the greatest hurts in my life was how they treated Warren Trainer. I mean, this great Olympian, this great man, and they never let him have the torch. It was great that they let him participate, but I was really saddened, really hurt to know that the best that they could do is give him the Sam the Eagle costume. I just have to say, I'm so honored to get to work with Warren Trainer. Can we cut?